Hello, my friends. We are here for another live episode of Smoke and Mirrors. So I'll just take us back to the start. And if you can, listen very closely, and I'll be very quiet because we are going to experience a new level of keyboards. So I just recently downloaded a whole ton of apps, and two of them happen to be keyboard apps, and they are very interesting, and the rest happen to be screen mirroring apps. Because with the latest technology, there are so many ways to stream and cast, from Chromecast to Miracast to screen mirroring to screen sharing to remotely accessing your PC to accessing your phone. It's all a big hoo-ha. So I downloaded a bunch of apps and now I have to organize them. It took me about an hour and a half to find one that's even close to being able to do what I'm trying to do. But this is just going to be a short video about two apps, and they are both keyboard apps. So let's go to the first one. Now I opened the icon, I'm like, what? This is not very interesting, but I was just trying to find an LG keyboard. That's all I was trying to do, because my keyboard sucks. So it said LG, and I just downloaded it just because of that. And there's nothing happens. I'm like, okay, I touch the screen, and nothing happens. But watch when I hit apply. Okay, now, before you jump to conclusions, I know not everybody is down for all of this, super high graphics and, all this crazy stuff, but, I mean, it looks kind of over the top, right? But it's actually very interesting, because the level that you can customize it is insane. So you have new ones, you have hot ones. Let's see what the hot. So these are supposedly hot. Now let's just, and if you notice, there's no dollar signs or $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. Marshmello is making a ton of money off of this shit. Him and a few other DJs. I can't recall the other DJs I've seen in this app. But let's just get in there for a second and I'll show you how weird it gets. So it looks like those apps are like gonna cost you, right? Just based on it. If you look at it, let's just start with, oh no, we're not dying in the middle of a screen stream, no. We're not. This happened to me last time. Come on. Okay, so let's try the marshmallow. Oh, I have to get quick on this one. I gotta move quick because the screen is going to shut off. No, that's not what it's supposed to do. Let's go back. It doesn't open up a whole new keyboard. Okay, let's start over. My phone's tripping out. And it's running like a turtle. So we go back to this little icon and click. Okay. Start over. And it almost makes it too difficult to even make a decision, to be quite honest, because there's so many damn choices. I did not open my password manager. Why is my password manager opening? What is going on? Okay, this is getting weird. Just patience, patience. Okay. Okay. So back to where we started. So I'm just gonna do the butterflies just to see what it's like. Fuck it. Okay, so you click on it. Now, hold on. Do I have to download it? I don't. When I did it before, yeah, it just downloads. It doesn't open up the store. But this is like really a bit much, if you ask me, as far as design wise. Is it really that 3D? I don't know. I'm just gonna see what happens. No, 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 no. It didn't do this before. Okay, so something is weird is happening, and I'll explain it to you in a sec. So, it's taking me to the App Store to download that theme. Now, I am getting to a point. There is always a theory to my madness. Okay, so that's hot. Okay, now my keyboard's up. Okay, so I can still scrummage through them, rumble through, see what's up. Okay, so if you look where you can't see my thumb, but do I have my brush tool? Yeah, I do. I'll just show you. When the keyboard's up, there's going to be 3 little buttons on the bottom, on the left, that you can't even see. And there's 2 little buttons on the right here, and just below it when I take that off, okay? Can you see those buttons? Okay. So, you hit theme, right? And then you hit this top little button on the right. It's called DIY. And we all know what DIY stands for, right? Why is the screen going off? There we go. Okay. So I hit the DIY. It's gonna try to make you buy something, but you don't have to at all. Okay, so you go to the top. You have images on the left, then you have text. Okay, so let's just play around with it. We can do that. I could do that. Then I could play with the text. Make it bigger, change the color so it's even more stark. Okay. I can do this. This is where it gets interesting, guys. So I'll just be quiet. Be very quiet. And remember how I said it doesn't ask you for any money, and then it asks you for money. Okay, so what happened was I didn't save it. So I go back to the little, looks like a t-shirt, and to the left of the t-shirt is the setting. So you click on it. Okay. And I'm going to try this weird butterfly thingy. Okay. Okay. So when that first happened to me, it freaked me out. So I'm not obviously going to be paying for shit. So what I'm going to do is just pick a free background just for the sake of it. Then I'm going to get some glaze text or whatever. Glaze. Oh, that's foul. That's really foul. You can't see shit. It gets worse. That's even worse. And that's not the background I really want. I wanted those themes. But for the sake of all practical purposes, you see the customization ability that it can get. So, not only can you adjust the color, text, style, texture, color, blah, 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 font, I'm trying to do it for like graphic purposes so we can see the keys. We want something a little that pops a little more. And then I'm going to go to the little one and click on the icons that don't have the locks. And then in a little while, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to add them, the ones without the locks. And then I'm going to go to the effects. Last but not least. Okay. Okay. These are just subtle glitches, I call them. So I'll just pick a couple and see what happens. Okay. And last but not least, then I hit save on the top right. Then I get to name this keyboard. I'm going to name it Fuzzy Gussie. Gussie Wally Side Effects. I'm going to put a little emoji on there. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'll put my email on there just to be official. Because what I think is that they are doing this as a way to incorporate real everyday people in their actual app and then give you credit, okay, for creating that app. And then you hit save. Okay, so it's going to save that little keyboard you just made. That's too much. Okay, stop. Type. An emoji. But I can control the sound level and the vibration, but I'm going to purposely put the sound level up for demonstration purposes. Okay, I'm glad they do that sound to like freak you out on purpose. Okay, so let's get to the keyboard. That's all I want to do. Just want to get to the keyboard. Now, why didn't it save what I just created? It should be in my keyboards. Let me lower that. Where is the DIY icon? If I hit the t-shirt, why isn't it there? This is weird. It didn't do this before. This is a different keyboard. Save. Something, it's maybe it's crashing or something. Oh, there's my keyboard. But that's the first one I made. Okay. Now just watch, guys. Stop the sound. Stop the sound. Now look where I'm at. I'm looking at you. Stop the sound. Stop the sound. Okay. So my point is, so you have those menus on the top, right? And now, when you hit those two little icons, you have menus on the bottom. You have an internet browser. You have a news browser. You have a keyboard where you can type. I can change the colors. I can do more customized tweaking. Let's see what that does. Oh, God. Good Lord. Now, I don't want to download it. If I download that keyboard, what's it going to do? It's going to take me to the Play Store. So it's all a mind trick. Because you can get it for free. Just by those two little buttons on the right. The DIY and the keyboard. The DIY and the keyboard. Okay? So I don't want that. You just click out of the VIP and you start the whole process again. But in that sub menu, okay, it's acting funny. It's tripping out. Oh, God, why do I always hit that weird purple? Oh, God. Too much. Oh, my God. Really? Really now, guys. And then you can play with opacity, which I think is very cool. You can get all kinds of subtle effects. It's just a very fun, unique tool, you guys. It's once you try it, I'm just asking you to try it. Just try it. Are you watching? Okay, I'm done. Save. Now, if it does that sound again, I'm going to freak out. So if you notice, see all these keyboards? Those are keyboards that I made. Just with a few clicks. Just a couple buttons, guys. And you can get real crafty with it. I mean, it's very interesting. Let's just load this one. Okay.
Yum. yum, 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 yum.
I think that's pretty damn cool. Then you could play a game at the same time. Now, I don't even play these kinds of games. Is it going to let you play it or is it going to take you to download it? No, it lets you play it within the keyboard. And I don't play these kinds of games, but it's a great learning tool for everybody. Kids, old, young, blah, blah, blah. We go back. I want to get out of the game. But it's there for you. Games, news, internet, settings.
Yum, yum, yum.
And then if you can search for stuff, water drops. I mean, this is just like insane with the graphics, guys. It's really interesting. I mean, all I ask is that you try it out. You just might like it. Okay, so I think that will do it for now. I hope you enjoyed this little DUI tutorial. And then last but not least, I will show you the other keyboard app that I downloaded. So the one we saw was that gray one. And I gotta find the other one. Oh boy. Did you see what it just did? It downloaded Game Center. It downloaded an app within an app without my permission. It just created it. So it's taking like Play Store to a whole nother level, bypassing any sort of it's doing a weird mind tweak. It showing you like all this images and all these VIP tools, right, that you supposedly have to pay for. And then you don't have to pay for. Then you get to use all the tools, save your creations for free. And then it takes you back to, wow, it unveils more and more features. And then it takes you back to, okay, do you want to buy it for $3.99? Okay, you don't want to buy it, fine, you have it for free. So it totally mind fucks you. And then you're so enthralled in the just the oddity of it that you just keep going and keep customizing and toying with the noises and the colors, and the next thing you know, you're into this keyboard. Okay, so the other one I download is called Cheetah, and I'm just trying it out. You see my point, guys? You see my point. Same app, totally different developer, totally different icon. It's the same app. And then all these numbers that you see up here, 500K, 4.4 star, all that stuff is just a spiel and a scam to get you to download it from the Play Store. You see, and how initially when we went to the app, you don't have to download it. You just have to know how to maneuver around on the keyboard, right? So if I go back, right, I want to customize. Okay, I don't want to go to the store and get it. I don't want to go to the store and get it. I don't want to go to the store and get it. How do I get back to my keyboard where I get those two little icons where I can create the keyboard for free? Good question. I'm lost now. No, I'm not. You just have to know how to maneuver in these kind of environments. That's all it is. Don't want to download it. How do I get out? How do I get out? How do I get out of this? If I arrow back, if I arrow back again, where am I going to get? How do I get to my keyboard? It took me through a whirlwind, just loop-a-loop. Okay, now I'm back. So with like 5 little jumping in circles, you can get back to your keyboard. Now you realize this is the same app that I just showed you a few seconds ago with my same creations created in a different app. And I didn't even get to all the settings. And then you see all these settings on the left. Gesture typing, text correction, notification, language input, recommended apps. But most importantly is the fact that it downloaded another app. And then it's like it records all your steps and it gives you like little tidbits and bites, diamonds, glitches, whatever, for things that you've done, that you've earned, whatever they are. And what do they do? I have no clue. Well, I did 11,147 taps in 1 day or 2 days. 1 day, guys. So it's tracking not only your motion, and not only is it another example of virtual reality, it's showing you the versatility of the whole thing. And then you got your emojis. Oh my god. I just want to get back to my keyboard. How do I get there? There we go. Okay. So that's it. All right, thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon.